What's up, guys? Okay, so today we're going to do something a little different. On my continuous mission to teach you guys and to inspire the world about the importance of living in Eretz Yisroel, it came to my realization that, for a lot of people, before the inspiration even starts, a lot of people don't even think about living in Eretz Yisroel. Not necessarily because how important it is to do the mitzvah aspect, this, that. For a lot of people, it's so foreign. I forget that before I made my Aliyah, I remember when I came to Eretz Yisroel for the first time to visit as a tourist, this place was like, it was so hard for me to fathom how people live here. It was so different. So many things I wasn't used to. The streets, the buildings, the language. I forgot that people on the outside don't realize that life here in Eretz Yisroel is completely normal. I mean, it's extraordinary, being that we're living back in Eretz Yisroel in Hashem's palace. But it's ordinary in the fact that, you can move from anywhere in the world, anywhere in America, and come specifically to Ramat Beit Shemesh. And there are so many English speakers. Has been such a change in Eretz Yisroel because of the amount of olim. And it keeps changing. And life here is so normal. And I wanted to show you guys that. So today's Friday, Erev Shabbos. We're actually about a week and a half out to Pesach. And I figured I'll just vlog. I'll bring my camera around and I'll show you guys what a regular day in my life here in Eretz Yisroel looks like. It's not about my life per se. It's just about a normal person's life in Eretz Yisroel. In my opinion, besides for the spiritual aspects, life here is much better, much more wholesome than at least where I'm coming from. I'm from Brooklyn, Lakewood, the most mainstream places. And life here, it's a more wholesome, family-oriented, slower-paced life. Eretz Yisroel can and should be an option for you. Usually there's a pretty decent view overlooking some of Beit Shemesh, but it looks like a cloud fell out of the sky and really foggy morning. But this is my porch. Pretty normal porch situation for Eretz Yisroel, I think. I love this porch. I spend tons of time out here. Who wants eggs?
Daddy, what are you taking the video of?
Day in the life, man. Day in the life. What's your favorite thing about Eretz Yisroel?
Yerushalayim.
Yerushalayim? Yerushalayim's your favorite thing? Smart. That's my favorite thing.
Because the pizza, the gumballs.
Oh, you love Yerushalayim because of pizza and gumballs. Before we head out for the day, we'll just stop by my next door neighbor. He's Israeli and super nice dude. We'll go say hello to him so I can introduce you guys to my Israeli neighbor.
Hi, Michael, how are you? And welcome to everyone, I guess. Come in?
I'm walking around with my camera. I can come in?
Yeah, sure.
Wow, thank you, Yonatan. So nice. So nice of you to let me in. Yonatan, I had a question for you. Can you tell...
Look at me, I'm very long.
Yeah. Yonatan, can you tell my American friends, give them a good reason why they should come to Eretz Yisroel?
You need a reason to come home? I don't know, this is home.
You have a nice message for our fans, our hundreds of thousands of followers on YouTube?
We're waiting for you.
We're waiting for you.
Yeah, come home.
Yonatan, your English is very good.
Thank you, I guess. It's good to have an American neighbor,
When I got here, Yonatan didn't speak any English. We're headed out with the family, and we're headed to pick my son up from school, and we'll go to the bakery, and make a couple stops, Erev Shabbos stops. Get a little feel of a beautiful Erev Shabbos in Beit Shemesh, Ramat Beit Shemesh Gimel. Okay, so now we're at the Merkaz. The Merkaz is basically a shopping center, and of course, everyone's looking at me because I have a camera. Everyone's like, "What are you doing with the camera?" Everyone knows what vlogging is, but they're still blown away to see it. So it's something I got to get used to. So Merkaz is basically just a shopping center. People hang out, places to eat. And this is the one closest to my house. It's about a 5-minute walk from my house. You say hello? Say hello.
Hello.
So here's one row of stores we got. We got a wine and nut store over here. Our local pizza store. And then we got coming up over here our local hardware store where we get our hardware. Here we have the bakery, the local bakery. This is actually a chain bakery store. Yeah? This is Maccabee. There's 4 kupot, free healthcare. So there's 4 big companies in Eretz Yisroel. They're just doctor offices, basically. Free healthcare, pros and cons to that. But Baruch Hashem, I like it. It's nice to know that when you go to the doctor, usually not going to cost you too much. Also, one of the wonderful things that Eretz Yisroel has is they have very large parks for the kids. The outdoor life here, people spend a lot more time outdoors. The weather is great most of the year. It gets hot in Beit Shemesh, but people like the parks, so they got giant parks here. I'll take a look at all the stuff they have here. I'm just the guy I wanted to see.
Oh,
just the guy I wanted to see. What's going on, Shlomi? Tell us something. Tell us something about Beit Shemesh. We're doing a vlog about Beit Shemesh.
To be a Jewish person in Eretz Yisroel and really understanding the nuschos of the mashiach. This is the sprach of mashiach. This is how we're going to talk. These are going to be terminologies. The hisgalos of Hashem. So it's not normal to live here. It's not normal in the sense that you have to really care about Hashem.
Shlomi
Very special.
Is one of the many reasons that I'm super happy that I moved to Eretz Yisrael. It was worth coming here just to be friends with him.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
This right here is the exercise section of the park. And and here we got my good friend. What's up, man?
Shalom uvracha.
So a lot of people are intimidated about Eretz Yisrael, and they don't know if they're going to be able to communicate with people. Would you say there's a large English-speaking public here?
Я говорю по-русски, So, I mean, most of the English speakers are definitely in Aleph, but there's still a good chunk in other parts. Gimel and Dalet have a lot.
How do you like Beit Shemesh? How do you like Eretz Yisrael?
So I lived in Yerushalayim for a while, and then moved to Beit Shemesh. I would say I would compare to Yerushalayim. It's a lot quieter. I feel like it's easier to find a community the way that you find a community in Chutz La'aretz, and people just seem friendlier. It's a lot less hectic.
Awesome. Amen.
Yeah.
That's Rabba. So I figured we'll get some shots of the Merkaz and the neighborhood here near my house. We'll get the drone up in the air, and we'll give you a nice cinematic look at what's happening from the sky. So we got my son Etano on the controller.
Is it high enough?
What do you think, Tony? You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty fun actually.
Okay, small hiccup. We got pretty carried away with that drone. We had a lot of fun flying it, but I forgot to pick up my son from school. So I'm in a bit of trouble, but it's Friday, so husbands are always in trouble on Friday. But anyway, my kids have Gears. It's a biking chug. It's like an after-school program, and they're going to be headed there in a few minutes. So let's go over there and say hello to those guys so you can see what it looks like. Oh, gears.
All right. Hey guys,
What is
getting
gears?
ready for a ride. Couple big
Gears.
ride. What is Gears? Gears is an awesome mountain biking program for kids and for adults. We go out and we learn biking skills as well as life lessons. So we make it fun.
Anyway, it's Erev Shabbos, and I like to always have a little l'chaim. Erev Shabbos. Hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. It's a first for me, never did this before. But I hope I gave you guys a little bit of a good insight into Eretz Yisroel, and that it's an amazing place to live. And it's normal to live here. It's a wholesome place. It's an amazing place to raise your children. It's not a third world country. It's a safe, happy place. I hope with Hashem's help that we see you guys here very soon. L'chaim.